After falling in love with Charleston last December, we're back to see the beaches, beautiful plantations, a 400-year-old oak tree, and some gorgeous sunsets. We're staying away from downtown Charleston this time, and instead trying to get a glimpse of how the locals live in Mount Pleasant, just north of the city. The weather is perfect, the salty air is crisp, and we're going to have a large time in the low country. Welcome back to Living Large Camping. We just pulled into Angel Tree Park, and beware if you have a very large rig because it is tight getting down this road. Parking is kind of a free-for-all, and even being in a 3/4 ton truck, we barely fit. So if you're gonna do it, plan accordingly.
We're not even inside yet, and we can see it through the fence, and it is beautiful. I didn't think you could get that close to the tree, so I'm very excited to show you guys a size reference because this is massive. Okay, wow, we're getting closer and this is just unreal. I'll give you some facts in just a second, but I'm gonna soak this in for just a little bit.
Seems like the tree started to break at one point, so they have used some posts to help support these massive limbs. It's a reason that it's able to be around for as long as it has, because they take very good care of this tree and hopefully around for a long time to come.
I hope we're doing an okay job showing you guys the size of this tree. It is massive. I was so excited to come see it because just the trees around Charleston are beautiful in general, but to know that there's one specific one that attracts everyone from around probably the world is very cool. On the sign it shows it is 400 years old. There are some posts holding up some of the tree limbs. You can see that some have already snapped, and I believe that they're trying to support some other ones because they're obviously very heavy and they don't want any more limbs to crack. Connor also just took a video of the baby angel tree, which they have it potted next to the big angel tree, and it's an acorn from 2018, slowly trying to grow and be something like this, which is just amazing to see it start from the beginning and show just exactly how it ends up. But it's beautiful. I'm shocked that they actually allow you to touch the limbs. On a sign it was like giving just little details and rhymes about it, but you can actually touch them. They don't allow you close to the base of the tree, but just to touch something this old and this beautiful is so cool.
That's a big ass tree. It's the best way to describe it. We've seen a lot of really impressive trees in our days, but a lot of them are just tall and kind of tower over you, but nothing we have seen takes up as much space as the angel tree does. The property all around it is encompassed by the tree, and it kind of goes into the ground and the limbs come back up, and it just takes over the whole area. It's definitely not something you can spend a lot of time at, but if you want to come see the angel tree, I would recommend going early in the day because A, it gets pretty warm in South Carolina, and B, you probably will beat some of the crowds. So come early, enjoy it for 30 minutes or so, but if you have the time, it's worth the visit. We're over near the James Island area, and one of the popular beaches over here is called Folly Beach, but it's extremely busy in Charleston right now. It is Easter weekend, so I don't know if it's just that crowd or the fact that summer is approaching and this place is just busy in general. So instead of trying to go to Folly Beach and then cross all the way back through Charleston at 4 o'clock on a Friday, we are going to go up to the beach at Isle of Palms, which is near the KOA that we're staying at. So hopefully we can get a similar beach experience, but less crowds once we get there.
Just made it to Isle of Palms Beach, and they have plenty of parking, which is pretty rare in beach areas, so for there to be tons of options is very nice. I'm assuming Folly Beach is not the same since it seems to be the more suggested beach. But we got Bryke with us. This time I think he gets to go. It shows dogs can be on the beach just with a leash, so that's very exciting for him. We're just gonna probably walk around, sit and enjoy the views, have a nice little beach day. The temp today is perfect, sunny and probably 70s, and it makes me so excited for summer in Michigan, just to go in the lake and hang out on the beach, enjoy summer weather. This is just a nice, good taste before we get up there. We have a little seat here in the back just looking, and honestly a great spot for people watching. It feels amazing to be at the beach and hanging out for a little bit. We have been busy doing family events and stuff like that, so to have a day to ourselves feels really nice, and the fact that Barkley can be here is even better because he has the biggest smile on his face.
We aren't super prepared. We don't have any sorts of shade or chairs, but that's okay. We did bring sunscreen. That's very important because if it comes as a surprise to any of you, I burn very easily. Yeah, we got the sunscreen and we can always go cool off in the water if we need to. Feels so good sitting here in the sun, but Barkley is getting very warm, so we're going to take him and walk across the water. That way he can get in a little bit, and I may have to join him. It shows the water is 67 degrees today, so not our coldest, definitely not the warmest. This water is so refreshing, it instantly cools us all off. I would probably get in all the way, but we have all of our stuff with us, so not sure we want to leave it anywhere. But walking through the water is exactly what we were needing.
Since we have a lot of stuff with us, we're gonna separate and go into the water different because, well, we'd hate for people to steal our bag. So I'm first. Bye-bye. Just felt unfair being by the beach and not getting in the water. So let's do it. Here we go. Ooh, whoa, it got deep really fast. Oh, oh, it feels so good. Oh my gosh. Connor is gonna love this. Oh, perfect quick dip. Are you excited? It felt so good.
Yeah, I'm ready for it. This already feels so nice. That's a pretty good little wave. To be honest, I haven't spent much time on the East Coast in the beaches. My family grew up going to San Diego every year, and so the waves over there are much bigger. But being on the East Coast with a little bit more calm oceans, it's kind of fun. I'm not really sure if there's stuff you're supposed to look out for on the East Coast, but on the West Coast, you have to watch out for stingrays. I've personally been stung twice, and it is no fun. So I just kind of went for it here. Figured if it was gonna get me, already got me before. We're all loaded up after Isle of Palms Beach. That was a really nice experience. The fact that they have a ton of parking available, even though it is $10, but that covers you for the whole day, is very nice. You know, a lot of places have some questionable parking and ones where you have to come back every 2 hours and move your vehicle. So the fact that they just have big lots for you is a great way for them to do it. We ended up walking around like the little dining area of Isle of Palms, and there wasn't much to it. A couple cute looking restaurants, but nothing worth us trying. We did, however, pass a nice waterfront spot called Boathouse that we may have to come back for tonight for sunset. So we'll see if we come back for it.
We just got to Boathouse. We parked along the way and we're walking there right now. We're gonna have hopefully some oysters and a drink while the sun drops, and I think it's going to be a good sunset. It's going to drop over the water. So I don't know what makes a better sunset than that, personally. It's beautiful around here. I could probably walk around here and look at these homes all day long. Maybe next time.
Good morning. On day 2 here in Charleston, we are camped at the KOA over in Mount Pleasant, which is on the northeast side of the city. And not too far from the campground is a place called Boone Plantation. It is supposed to be a pretty historical spot, and they do have some very pretty grounds. So we went ahead and bought tickets today. That way we can go walk around there this morning. Hopefully it's a pretty plantation and worth seeing. And I believe we're going to be back at the beach later on this afternoon. It was so peaceful. Such a good way to enjoy the area. But first, we're going to go do a little bit of history. No dogs allowed, though. Sorry, buddy. Just checked in here at Boone Plantation. First impressions, these grounds are gorgeous. Tickets were $27 each because we have a AAA membership, so we saved $3 per ticket. And it looks like the main house is kind of like a timed entry tour. So we're just going to start walking around. Maybe we'll sign up for that. But it's an all-day pass for your $27. So, and all of the tours are included.
I feel like we're in like a neighborhood. It's so pretty, and I don't feel like we should be here. It feels private.
Even just starting out driving through this avenue of oaks, this is probably one of the prettiest roads I think we've ever been on. These oak trees on the sides that just kind of branch over the middle are stunning. The Spanish moss hanging down everywhere. It just feels like this is out of a movie.
Oh, actually, The Notebook was filmed here, so you're correct.
Another nice benefit is the fact that parking is included with your purchase price, and they do have spots for RVs. So if you're over here and you don't have a detached vehicle like we do, you should be good to go.
Easy peasy. I just wanted to walk through here because it looked beautiful, but all of these flowers are blooming and you can smell them when the wind blows. It smells amazing. Give it a sniff.
Yep.
Gorgeous. We haven't even been here for more than 5 minutes and I'm already loving it. I want one of these gardens.
We can make that happen.
Okay. I think that's our plan for this summer and spring, to get some flowers at our property and make it look a little bit more colorful. I'm really looking forward to that. So get excited for some home improvement gardening projects here soon.
One of the main attractions here is obviously the Boone Hall, which is the main building on the property. You do have to sign up for the times like we mentioned, but they don't allow photography inside. So we can't bring you guys along for that. But the property around it, all of these flower beds and the gardens, some of the prettiest we've ever seen.
We're looking up some quick facts about this plantation. It was founded in 1681 when Englishman Major John Boone came here. In 1743, the son planted some oak trees and lined them, the ones that we saw in the entrance. So it's crazy to know that they were from 1743 and have grown to be these massive, beautiful trees we see today. Pretty cool.
Another part of this property is a farmer's market that you can get to from the main road, and we are going to be checking that out afterwards because they do grow a lot of the produce at the market here on the property. And we like farmer's markets because it means fresh stuff, what's in season, so usually the best flavors, and always something fun to find.
The items that are in season, they do a lot of U-picks, which would be really fun. So you could do strawberries, blueberries, grapes. None of those are growing right now yet to be picked, but it would be fun if you're here while they're around because fresh strawberries are unbeatable. Look at them!
The other side of this plantation is the fact that there were slaves on this property and they built a lot of the plantation itself, and it shows on some of the signs walking around is that once they were freed they ended up working on the property well into the 20th century, and this part of it is just a self-guided tour with a lot of the history and showing all of the buildings that were built here all have remained in their same spots. Very moving part of the tour. This is a chart of all the boats they came across full of slaves. And one of the craziest things is how many boarded the boats and how many disembarked. It's at least 20%. I mean, this one's 352 got on, 287 got off. That's crazy.
This one's 450 and 306 got off.
Wow.
Even worse.
I do like the fact that this part of the tour is self-guided because walking into each of these cabins is a very emotional experience. So you get to take that by yourself and take as much time as you need walking around it and just showing all of the information they have provided and all of the history around everything that happened back then. That was gorgeous.
Oh, that was so worth it. I wasn't sure, only because it's kind of a tourist attraction. I saw it referenced a lot of places, but it is very worth it. If you're ever in the area, highly recommend this place. We're now gonna go over and check out the market.
Farmer's market. Maybe we can find some good stuff to make a nice salad later or anything. Go see what they got.
Whew, but it's warm.
It is warm. Much like everything that we've been doing, we recommend going early. It's only 11:45 and we have like the last parking spot in the place. So people are fighting over it. Charleston has seemed very busy right now.
Yes. Maybe the weather's just been really good. People want to be outside.
I mean, it is sunny and 76 degrees out, so hard to complain about that.
Look at them. Is that the one?
I think we have to get one of these too.
Success.
Look at these strawberries. Farmers markets are never cheap, but they are always worth it.
I mean, gotta support the locals. And what better way to do it than with fresh produce?
Boom.
Cheers.
Yep.
I'm sorry, guys. I wish we could share these with you. So good.
Yeah, that's it. They do have U-pick strawberries on the weekends. You may have mentioned that already.
No,
but
I didn't.
They also had baskets sitting right there for us. So, picked them.
I mean, you picked. The other people did. As you can tell, we have changed and are ready for the beach. We had a quick lunch here at the camper just to get back to Barkley. And now, all three of us are headed to the beach. We can't go to Sullivan's Island Beach because of the dog permit, but we're gonna go back to Isle of Palms.
We could technically go file for a permit at Sullivan's Island, but it's $50. I think it registers your dog for a whole year, which if you lived here, that's fine, but for us only being here for the weekend, not worth it. Same water, same sand, let's go to the beach.
Some spots over here in the back.
It's definitely packed here on this beach, but still plenty of parking, and we were able to find a great spot in front of the beach, a nice ocean view.
Not bad, Bark, huh? He's just watching.
Him? I know. So intently. Someone looks a little content. That's enough lounging. It's time for the water.
The waves are way bigger today. Oh no!
Park. Hey.
Now that we've dried off just a little bit, we're gonna go walk the beach for a little, and then we're calling it and a beach day too. I couldn't have asked for another better day. Today we went to Boone Plantation, and we got some fresh strawberries and cantaloupe. The cantaloupe is amazing. Connor cut it up before the beach, and then we got to come here. Can't complain. Right, Barky?